Introducing first, hailing out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 420 pounds, the team
ladies and gentlemen,
of Jason and Lance Lude.
We are getting set for our opening contest, tag team action. What a way to kick things off as DMT hits the ring in Jersey for the very first time.
I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about this match. I've been talking to these guys backstage, and they are really jacked up for this. Jason and his partner Lance Lude are gonna be taking on Will Maximus and Joe Maximo. And I'm telling you, these guys, they're family, and that means something. You know what they say, Jerry? Blood is thicker than water.
And we know this team, the set, they've got nothing to lose and everything to gain here. They're the less experienced duo. They want to make their mark, and they want to make it a big way here tonight.
You got the eyeballs of the entire planet watching right now. This ain't the time to look like you're a greenhorn. This ain't the time to show you don't know what you're doing. You got the eyes of the world. Show them what you got.
And their opponents come to you this evening out of Brooklyn, New York. At a combined weight of 445 pounds, the self-proclaimed best tag team in the world today, Will and Joel Maximo, the S.E.T.
Well, franchise, if there's one name synonymous with tag team innovation over the last 5-10 years or so, we're talking about the name Maximo. This, the newest incarnation of this amazing family. And these two men, well known and loved by many of these hardcore fans.
Well, like I said a minute ago, the lineage to the name goes back, like you said, but what is great about this tag team is they're brothers. You know how it is when you were growing up. You could think what your brother was thinking before he thought it. You could say what he was going to say before he said it. That's a huge plus in favor of this Maximo tag team.
Also a team with a lot to prove here, and of course we know the 10-minute rule applies. It's what DMT is all about. They've got 10 minutes to go as hard as they can, and if neither team can get the Duke in that time, the fans decide who the better team is.
Ain't gonna have time to get bored with any match here in DMT, because if it goes to the time limit, like you said, the booker's pencil out the window, the fans here in the building will decide who goes over.
We are flying by the seat of our pants as we await the opening bell, and here we go.
Our sponsor, PowerCon Technologies, come up with this new technology that allows the fans to do this, which I think is fantastic.
Of course, we welcome all of our fans. Go Fight Live joining us all over the country and beyond. What an amazing opportunity for all of us to share this amazing revolution in professional wrestling. And it will be Joel Maximo, the powerhouse of the duo, and he is finding his match. Size-wise here, both men hit the mat.
You know, he's 6 years older than his brother, Joel is.
And a standoff, nose to nose, face to face, and things are getting heated early, franchise.
Hey, you said it. In 110-degree heat, it's about 130 in this building. Don't take too much to get heated.
We've got a tag on one side. In comes the youngster of the Maximos, Will. We'll see what he's capable of, the newest member of the Maximos.
Yes. When you're in a position like he's in, you got to show that all that lineage you spoke about a minute ago, that you have the right to be in the ring with that name on your back.
Certainly a lot of pressure, and a lot of pressure on many of the competitors we will see tonight. Of course, the wins and losses mean everything in this deathmatch tournament scenario. Everybody competing against everybody, in essence. Everybody's fighting for a spot in those rankings.
Absolutely. I gotta tell you, Will just showed me something pretty impressive there. He actually did some damn wrestling. Go figure.
We'll see how much of that we see here tonight. Of course, looking down the lineup, we've got a Flaming Tables match, Taipei Psychopathic Death match, ladder matches. We've got it all here tonight. And a side headlock applied, the most basic of offensive maneuvers. And check this out, satellite head scissors. The play of the match so far, so to speak, but we're still early on.
What's going on here? Something's setting up. He's going to launch the kid.
Oh, that may have backfired.
Whoa.
Are you kidding?
Like King Kong climbing the Empire State Building.
Well, he's a long way up. A lot of air. And that'll tell you how much it means for the set to make their mark tonight. These guys throwing caution to the wind.
The philosophy here in DMT is if it excites the fans and entertains them, why the hell not do it?
Action continuing now, back in the ring, and the Maximos in a world of trouble here. Again, that clock is ticking constantly here in DMT. Only 10 minutes to get the win or else leave it in the hands of the true judges, the fans. What a double team move by the Maximos, and watch out. Oh my goodness.
What are they gonna do here? This is getting creative.
This is getting dangerous.
Did you see the velocity they picked up with that? I love it.
Around the world flapjack, and that could be it right here. And I think he made the ropes. The match will continue. And a hard shot.
Lance Lude just got taken for about a 320-mile-an-hour whip by the Maximos. Oh, he's lost him. Can he get him back? Tough to get him, but he's converting. He's taking it on the fly. This is pro wrestling. When a move doesn't work, go to something else.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. And now the Maximos, well, they're wrestling like they've got some time, but as we said, the clock is ticking. They need to keep the pressure on.
They're down to the 5-minute mark. Somebody's got to make a move now or the fans will decide. And I got to tell you, the Maximos being from downtown New York City ain't going to hurt them here across the bridge.
Scoop slam with authority. On the move and a cheap shot from behind, a desperation tactic, but it worked. Tables now officially turned in the set. They need to dig into their playbook, and they need to do it now.
Jason and Lude are beginning to look like a little bit more of a well-oiled machine. They look like two singular wrestlers early on, but after the 5-minute mark, they're beginning to show that they can work as a team. Tag to Jason.
Trying to keep Maximo from making that tag. That's the all-important task here. Continue to build offense.
Jerry, did you just see how Will bounced off that mat? Jason slammed him down like yesterday's garbage.
Fantastic.
Here we go again.
Power, wow.
Ain't no spring under that ring, WWE.
And watch out for the set here. More double teamwork, perhaps. Check this out.
Oh! I didn't even know what you'd call that from Lance Lude. Jason took him and spun him upside down, took him one way, and then thrust him down on Will. That gotta hurt.
It's like a wheelbarrow slam on crack, and now the SAT in even more trouble.
I was gonna say he's almost got a tag in there inadvertently by Will to his brother Joel.
Well, we're getting down to the final few minutes. Franchise, who do you have ahead on points in this case?
I got to tell you, but the problem here is for Lance Lude and for Jason is that the Maximos, forget the lineage. They're the hometown guys. They're born and raised right across the bridge. And I saw again this creative move.
Unbelievable.
He's throwing his partner around like he's a dart in a bar room someplace. Unfortunately, the Maximos seem to be the board they're throwing it against.
And all that experience, all that lineage, it's not meaning anything for the Maximos right now. They have got to climb out of this hole, and they've got to do it fast.
Last month in California, we saw how the hometown favorites had a huge advantage in the voting booth. We're at the 2-minute and 20-second mark. The Maximos obviously have the advantage with this crowd. So if Lude and Jason are to do something, they'll have to do it now, or else. Whoa!
Wow.
They continue to execute, but they're not going for the pinfall. They've got to beat the Maximos. They'll not outvote them.
What are they thinking here? Another tag, more sound strategy.
We're to the 2-minute mark. There's no sense of urgency. I don't like what this team is doing. They should be right now throwing everything and the kitchen sink at the Maximos. Will's been in there for quite a while.
Watch out. Springboard DDT. Wide open door for Maximo, and he ran right through, but does he have anything left to follow up?
A minute and a half. If he can make the tag, his brother Joel, the bigger of the two, the older of the two, his big brother Joel, by 6 years, can get in here and take care of business. Don't give it up to the fans, whether you think you got the vote or not. I like to win a match, not let somebody hand it to me.
And there's the tag. And the pace is going to quicken here.
And the big brother is a little pissed off at the little brother getting the beating he took.
There is 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
He turned Lance Lude inside out and backwards, and yet another spear.
It's a spear fest all over the ring. I'm not sure.
Down to 45 seconds. These guys have got to get it going if somebody's going to win it. This is when you've got to dig deep down inside and ask yourself whether you're ready to throw your guts up or not. Time to show the world what I got.
And another wide open shot to the opposite side. Will in trouble.
Oh! But no pinfall attempt. At 15 seconds, somebody's got to execute now.
10 seconds remain. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Too late, too late.
That was a close one, Franchise, but you're right. They didn't move fast enough to go for that pinfall.
It shows you the inexperience of two young teams. Not sure, should they go to the win or should they attempt to try the pinfall? You always go for a pinfall in this sport or you're on the outside looking in.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on a second here. We have a vote to take with your key fob for the first time this evening. PowerCom technology allows you, the fans in the building, to decide which team has won that match. In a second, we'll show you the letter or the number of the team. If you want the Maximos to win, if you think the Maximos won that match, press A on your key fob. If you think Jason and Lance Lude have won that match, press B on your key fob. Once again, Maximos A, Lude and Jason B. Make your vote now, and PowerCom technology will show us who you, the fans, have decided will win.
But I'll tell you what I think it was more of. The fact that the Maximos did not take the fight to the set. They weren't taking it as seriously. I think they thought, with being the hometown quote-unquote guys, the vote was in the bag. You can't, this is why I said the franchise always goes for the win, because ain't no vote in the bag.
Well, we saw those final moments. It looked like the set may have been just a few seconds more away from